Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D action. Jesus.
Do you want someone else to take a stab at it?
No, I got this.
Okay.
Unless you want someone else.
You say Bardic, I'll say Mystery, he'll say Tour. We'll just go around the table till we get it.
All right, perfect.
Your dad's heard it enough times.
Bardic
Mystery
Tour
is
a 5th
edition.
D&D
actual
play
podcast
About
a
band.
No, you already messed up.
Wait, is rock and roll one word?
Bardic Mystery Tour is always here for you. Strap them boots on, here comes season 2. We're a band of bards solving mysteries. Join us on adventures if you please.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play podcast about a rock and roll band out on tour that solves mysteries. I'm Ed. I'll be your DM.
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Flo Calhoun. She's a wood elf bard. She plays the cello and sings in the band. She typically fights with her bow, even though her rapier is just as good. And she has a brooch of True Strike that she hopes to try out.
Hi, I'm Brayton. I'm playing Sammy Stoneslinger. Sammy's the best bard of the bunch. He's the drummer in the band. He's a rock gnome because he rocks so hard. Sammy is, he's been on a kick. He wants people to start calling him Captain Sammy Stoneslinger, which is very creative because he is quite the seafaring lad.
Sounds good, Captain. Hi, I'm Grundledor. I'm a half-orc. I'm green, I'm mean, I'm violent, sensual, and I'm going to quietly breathe into the mic for you for the next 4 hours.
Also joining us today for our podcast is our guest co-DM, my father.
Yes, I'm Brayton the Elder. I helped Ed with the design of this and will help him play some of the NPCs.
Because my dad is here for this adventure with us, and because my parents listen to the podcast, and because my mother specifically dislikes the swearing, we're going to institute a swearing jar.
Really?
So we're going to institute a swearing jar for this episode, and all of the proceeds from the swearing jar we're going to donate to
International Dark Sky Association. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that after the adventure.
Should we get a cup? And some coins?
Yeah, how are we going to track this?
Go get the pennies out of the
we
register.
can use a virtual cup and then record a real good
The
ting.
tokens in it.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want me to get some pennies and a...
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Wait, are we going to fake putting coins in the cup and then say we donated X amount even though we didn't?
We're going to donate it.
We need to get a mic on the jar.
I think it's going to be loud enough.
I won't swear.
Yeah, fuck no. All right, I just need to understand how much money I'm going to be out at the end of this.
Had I known, I would have brought my change purse.
Yeah, what do each of these coins represent?
A gold piece.
So we're dealing in fake money?
No.
330 US dollars.
Okay, that's heckin' terrible.
I think we say $1.
All right.
$1 a word. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Wait, what's a swear? Just so I'm clear.
No way. Nuh-uh.
What's that other list George Carlin has? Rattle that off quick.
So, the sun rises over New Augsheld. The gang awakes for their...
Wait, if the sun rises over New Augsheld, is New Augsheld in the east?
It's on a peninsula. It's both.
Oggs means east, Grundledor. Don't you speak this language?
Does he speak any languages?
I know I don't read any.
We have to get all those jokes out that we didn't get recorded earlier.
Yeah, normally we have an hour of dicking around.
Yeah, well, we spent an hour dicking around with not, like, off the... Oh, okay.
Wait, if that counts, then I said it too, yeah. I didn't think that counted. That's not a swear word.
That's in the swears.
It's messed up.
This is mom standard swears, so it's strict.
If you're going to say the F word, you should run out of the car.
What about freak?
That's fine.
Yeah, get the freak out of here.
Okay, so you're having breakfast at the restaurant in the tavern. It is the tavern, is what it is. You guys see Dirk, who was apparently up before everyone else. He probably drank a little less hard than you guys did, and he's over at some small table in the corner of the tavern, and he's talking to a lady that you see him talking to.
Does she have any descriptive features?
Yeah, she has brown hair,
really long eyebrows.
That's on like the dirty blonde side, and she's wearing like a brown tunic, and she looks very plain.
All right. We go get some like sausage or whatever, the breakfast bar.
Do you get the cereal with the milk?
Yep. Oh, is it those boxes where you split them like long, like an H cut?
Yep, yeah.
Yeah. Get some of those.
All right.
I want to take one and put it in my pocket. Are we allowed to do that, or do I have to? I'll sneak it just in case.
All right, roll a sleight of hand. What's it called these days?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Yeah, still.
6.
That's my bonus.
That's only one less than my bonus.
All right.
Is he successful?
No one knows.
I look around. What else do I see?
Maybe no one cares.
There's like a big tray of scrambled eggs.
I'm going to pocket a scrambled egg.
All right.
How are you going to decide when you've got one?
One fistful. 21.
All right. The most hidden eggs ever.
Did I notice anything when I look around other than eggs? Did I notice Grenador stealing eggs?
You got to roll better than 21 on your perception.
22.
Yes, you did see him
All right.
pocket some eggs.
Sweet. I wink at you.
I didn't even bother wrapping them in a napkin.
You guys are messing up using all your good rolls for this.
Some people get more than one good roll per session.
Wait till you see what I do with those eggs later.
I don't notice anything else other than a lady and Dirk and some eggs being pocketed.
Let's go over and harass Dirk and see what time we need to leave and stuff.
All right. Dirk's getting up whenever you walk over to talk to him. He's like, oh, here they are right now. He's like, hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Dirk, we're just coming down for some breakfast.
Oh, yeah, did you get any of the jelly donuts?
I didn't get any cereal, and I wink.
He's like, how's your allergies acting up or?
No, Dirk, what I'm saying is I don't have any cereal on me. And then I wink.
He goes, oh, that's fine, because it probably would go bad if you were going to carry it around or something. I guess the point of cereal is it doesn't go bad, right?
Unless you put the milk on.
Yeah, wait, is there milk on it?
How could there be milk on it if I don't have it on me?
Good point. Anyway, Sammy.
Wait, how long is it before eggs go bad at body temperature?
Wait, in the show?
Asking for a friend.
Outside.
Scrambled
asking.
eggs?
Yeah.
Like hours maybe?
Okay, good. Plenty of time.
I would eat scrambled eggs like 6 hours after they were made.
Anyway, what time do we need to leave this town to get to the next town on time?
Oh yeah, we're getting out of here pretty soon. We're jumping on another boat. Not an ocean, it is an ocean going boat, but it's not a huge old ship. It's just a little.
It's my boss's yacht, and I finally got this all planned out.
Oh, guys. Also, this is Darkina. She works for a person who has a name.
I work for Bernie,
Yeah, yep.
and he's over on his island, and we finally worked out a plan for you to come over and do a birthday show for his daughter.
And don't get too surprised, but it's our best paying show yet.
Wow.
Is this for a bunch of children or adults?
Adults.
Okay, good.
I don't know.
Just wondering if we can wear our birthday suits.
Oh, yeah, I always wear my birthday suit underneath my regular clothes.
Under your regular suit?
Yes, my fine clothes.
How much does it pay, you were saying?
It's going to pay.
It's the most, don't worry, it's the biggest payout we're going to have.
It's going to be by like 1 gold.
Yeah, probably. How much did you want to tell us?
Well, I offered 1,010 gold for you to come.
Technically, Dirk is right this time, I guess. All right, cool. Whatever.
It'll cost them a lot more than that when it's all over.
As long as the kids are into the circle pit, let's roll out.
All right, so you head on down to the docks. You get all your extra stuff, stash it in the van, still parked over by the remnants of the sound system.
Before we get on this boat, can I roll insight and see what I feel about this?
Yeah,
What's her name? Dirkina?
Darkina.
6.
You think she's cool? She seems innocent and bland.
Okay.
Dirk's like, yeah, all right, I already got all the equipment loaded up. You're in this, it's a smaller, like, 100-person vessel, not a massive warship or anything like that. You guys head off into the ocean.
Before we go, can we, Chris, go up the sides of the ship or something?
Yeah, they have auto Criscoers now installed on all ocean-going vessels.
In the one night.
What are you guys talking about?
Sometimes
Don't
the
worry.
water gets sticky with blood.
Did you dip your maul in it though?
Oh, I should do that quick. I pull out my silver knife, the one we fought that werebore with. I cut myself with it. Hurts more than it should. I don't know why. And I rub my blood on the maul.
I bandaged you up.
Thank you.
All right, you head off. Darkina offers everyone a boat beer.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll take one.
It's our special brew.
Chug, 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 chug.
All right, I'll take two then.
Okay.
I take one, but I just watch Sammy to make sure it's not poisoned.
I was expecting some exposition about this beer, but
Oh, it's just the special brew that we make. And I was told to give you whatever you need so that we can get you out on the island. It's very important.
I'm starting to get worried about this whole thing.
It's called Prindeys Prime Porter.
Ooh,
Like a brown porter.
Yeah.
brown like my small clothes.
And then this dude, one of the deckhands, is like, you guys should eat the Dooinnallys Do. It's better. Drink, I mean, not eat. You don't have to chew it.
Wait, what's the Delaney's do like?
It's like a light APA.
Oh, yeah, can I get one of those too?
Goes down easier. It's more sessionable, you know?
And I'm going to need like some sort of a drink.
And we got a long ride
Caddy.
ahead of us, so
How long?
most of the day.
What time is this birthday party show? Do you know?
I just work on the boat.
I turn to Dirkina. What time is this birthday party show?
Well, the show's going to be actually tomorrow, but I need you to meet the daughter because she's just so excited to meet Antler Mayhem.
What
Oh,
birthday?
tomorrow. That's plenty of time for my eggs to cure.
What birthday is she turning? What age is she?
Oh, she's reaching her majority. She'll be 21.
So we can meet her sloshed a little. Just a little light sloshing is fine.
I'm sure that you'll be fine.
Is she a human turning 21 or?
Well,
Why gotta bring her age up?
I'm just asking because like if
Leave it
it's
to the elf. Leave it to the elf to care about.
if it's an elf turning 21, that's not really maturity. Let's be honest.
actually, she is half elf.
Okay.
Her father was a wood elf.
Sweet. Was?
And her mother was a
Is he
slime
now a
mold.
spider elf? Wood elf?
Actually, he's dead.
Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings.
She ate him.
All right.
Is that true?
I have no
No.
idea.
No. Her mother met her father, and after some difficulties, they had Flo, and then the father had to return for some battles with his kingdom, and he was killed in the battles.
Did you say Flo?
Yes, her name's Florimir, but we all call her Flo.
Interesting. My name is also Flo.
And I think that's part of the reason she's so excited to meet Antler Mayhem.
Flosephine.
Ah, she's Florimir.
So if you wanted to be a boy, you'd be Flosive.
Yep.
It's a gender neutral name.
So 8 or 9 beers in, Sammy passes out,
All right, sick.
and then I don't know.
Yes, you
unless you want to
are.
roll,
Yes,
like a
you
Constitution check on that.
What, you want me to roll a constitution check?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 3.
Yep. All right. So I said 8 or 9, but it's
I
like
think if it's for drinking beers, I should get advantage because of my history.
Because of his huge stature.
anyway. Sammy passes out at some point.
And for me, it's more like a performance art than anything.
Because he's really not drinking it.
All right, I'm passed out.
All right. Everyone else has they have like a dry lunch that's like some like nuts or like some wheat or something that you can have on a boat. It's easy.
It's some weird damp eggs.
I'm saving those for the birthday girl. Be uncouth of me to attend a party without a present.
Sammy, you're find yourself in a dark room. There's just one candle lit on a small table in the middle of the room. Seems kind of familiar.
Like in what way? Because of
Like-
the hangover?
You know when you're dreaming and you're like in your house, but it's like not your house. But
Yeah.
you know it's your house.
Yeah.
You know it's your house.
This is my house?
This is your house. Like that you grew up in with your parents.
Do I have a headache?
No.
So,
You're
this is a dream.
you're like a little you're a young Sammy Stoneslinger. You're like 7 in gnome years. So you're like 14.
Wait, okay.
I mean, you're like 14 and you're like 7 years old. It's really difficult to explain by just saying the numbers back and forth.
Okay, so I'm like 14, which you're saying is like a 7-year-old human in our real world society.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for parsing that knowledge from me. And the door opens up that you didn't see before, and your father walks in.
I'm like, oh, hey, Pop.
He says, Sammy, you're letting down the family. You're ruining the family name.
What are you talking about?
You come from a long line of proud stone slingers, Sammy.
Yeah, but pirates can be stone slingers too, Pop. So it's not a problem.
Sammy, you're using your sling all wrong. We didn't get the name Stone Slinger by using slings the way humans use them and using that short distance. You got to use the Stone Slinger technique.
What are you talking about, Pop? What
And
do
he, he hands you your sling that you've been using forever, but he pulls it out of his own belt.
Well, it used to be his sling. I inherited it.
Right.
So that makes sense.
He was, yeah, exactly. And he holds on to your hand and he says, when you're going to fling your stone from your sling, you give it this wrist twist.
Some kind of euphemism.
It's called the Stone Slinger wrist twist. It's going to improve your range, son.
Oh, I try it out. I'm like this?
And then you fling a stone and it goes and it hits the moon.
Straight out of the sky?
Straight
Am
out
I
of the
still
sky.
inside?
Oh, you're now outside.
Dreams are weird like this. Okay.
And he says, see, son,
I am your sea son.
look back in your roots. And remember, rock gnomes aren't pirates.
What? Not ever?
And then he doesn't answer because he's gone.
Dang.
And instead, Dirk is there. And you're in the bottom of a boat. And he says, Sammy, you all right?
Yeah, Dirk, I was having a weird dream.
What's all that talk about the moon?
My dad came to my dream and he told me that I should try to shoot the moon out of the sky with a sling.
Oh. Yeah, dreams are weird, man.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You're always dreaming about your dad. You got some, like, weird repressed...
I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you have some weird repressed issues with learning scales?
No, I don't
Get off
have
my back.
I don't have a backstory, man.
Dirk, that was weird. I didn't mean to yell.
It's all right. You missed lunch, so here's a lunch. He gives you a lunch.
Oh, sick.
It's like a tray with, like, some very inedible-looking earth things.
What?
No.
Or earth things.
They're, like, nuts.
Like dirt, rocks, and stuff.
You're a rock gnome. Eat these rocks.
We don't eat rocks, Dirk. All right, cool. Well, let's go get some drinks then to make this a little bit better tasting.
He's
lunch.
like, oh, yeah. He hands you a beer. He's like, I got us both a beer, too.
Perfect.
It gives you a bowl of little pebbles, and they taste like fruit.
Wow.
All right. So the sun begins to set. Is anyone actually looking outside of the boat, or is everyone just drinking in the bottom?
I feel like I would be outside.
All right, roll a perception check.
I'm gonna roll this good die.
If you real poorly, you'll be embarrassed.
10.
All right, you see an island that stands very tall out of the ocean, like a sheer rock face, and the boat is heading toward it.
Does it look like we're heading toward it in a fast way? Like we're gonna crash right into it, or
I mean, like, you're heading toward it, like, as fast as the boat can go,
okay?
but not like Titanic about to hit the iceberg, like...
Okay, I don't have to like go yell to somebody.
We wouldn't see it if it were an iceberg.
There are, like, lights in the face.
Torches?
Yeah, lanterns.
Are they
And,
in like caves,
like windows?
or are they on the top of the mountain face?
They're heading up the side of it.
Oh, like a staircase.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Eventually, you get close to the base of the island.
Dagger Island.
Does it have like a face on it?
No,
Is it a volcano?
not that you know of.
Hope it is.
Roll a volcano check.
Is it a volcano?
Can I roll a volcano check too?
Yeah.
What do I?
Volcano.
How do they roll better than me? I'm up out there looking at it.
What ability is that tied to?
Constitution.
Constitution.
17.
All right, Sammy is a volcano.
Do you know what you're saying? Shit, Kato. Worth it.
The ship pulls up into the dock. It is inside the cliff face. You notice tons of armaments, like battle stations. There's tons of defensive structures around, like
Did we just sail into like a German U-boat bunker?
Is the cave that we sailed into carved out like a mouth?
Yes.
Of a skull?
Yeah.
What if it is a real mouth?
It's not of a skull. It's of a giant dwarven
I was
face.
going to say vagina.
Why?
The way he said the.
I get it. Are there braziers in the eyes?
No, they're giant gold carved eyeballs.
Oh, we need to steal
They're
one
made
of
of
those.
gold?
They're at least gold covered.
That's even better. We can just chip the paint off.
Perfect.
Chip off the gilding, melt it down.
But they're definitely like a good old climb up because this face is sheer. Aside from obviously the carved out face of a dwarf.
Is there anything in the nose, like a green emerald?
How
There's
big are the pores?
Some vines hanging down out of the nose, out of the nostrils.
Nice. How big are the pores?
No pores. This is a very beautiful dwarf.
Oh, if it's a beautiful dwarf, then how thick is each individually carved strand of beard hair?
Pretty thick.
Too thick for a handhold?
Yeah.
Dang.
2 hands?
It's really hard to say at this point. But you do notice, roll yourselves a perception check, I guess, before I just go telling you what you notice. I mean, I guess that's what passive perception's for, but.
Yeah, let's go with passive perception.
Yeah.
All right, what's your passive perception?
2012.
2012? That's bad. That's bad passive
My
perception.
passive perception's a 12, but I rolled a 3.
11. I don't know what passive perception is, but I got an 11.
Oh, it says roll we never use. It's like a really important part of 5th edition.
Is it real?
Yeah, it's real. I just don't use it because like I'm bad at 5th edition.
It's just 10 plus your modifier.
Yeah, it's like taking a 10 on a skill check, except for 5th edition doesn't have the concept of taking a 10. That's from 3rd edition.
Oh, then I got a 13.
Fun fact, you can have passive on any skill.
Then I did get a 12.
So it is like taking a 10,
It's exactly like taking a 10.
but it's called passive.
Yes.
So I can passively be stealthy and get a 21.
Well,
No.
you don't get to decide. Like
You can
the
passively
DM
be stealthy and get.
When the DM
Yes.
wants to save time.
Plus 11.
Yeah, you're
Wait,
just
how'd
naturally.
you get a plus 11?
And if it's raining, I just disappear.
Maybe she started by cheating.
What? No.
Yeah.
I have a plus 5 to my dexterity, and I
Cheating.
got 2 times my proficiency bonus, which is 6. So 5 and
I
6
think it's
is
time-
11.
We stop letting Flo use a pencil on her character sheet.
Oh, do you want me to use a pen?
So we can keep track of your
If she
shenanigans.
uses a pen, she writes a 13 instead of an 11.
Yeah. It's something about this pen. It just likes 3s more than 1s.
That's so you don't have to like worry
Sometimes
about.
it's 31 or 33.
All right, so we're in this dock. What's up?
So all the armaments you see seem to be unmanned, or maybe a time of more turmoil in the region. But at one point, this island was a very well fortified stronghold.
Does it look like there's one entrance and one exit beyond the water? Or does it look like there are many doors?
Yeah, it looks like you basically, if you wanted to, you couldn't get on this island without using this dock, and using this dock would be extremely difficult if someone was trying to make you not use it from the island.
Okay.
As the boat pulls in, there are a lot of people, probably more people than you would expect for like a welcoming party at the dock. You get it all docked up, and Durkeen is like, we're all getting off, and all these people are getting on, so let's make it quick. And Dirk goes, yeah, sure, I'll get the equipment off real quick. And Durkeen is like, oh, I can help you carry the equipment. And the two of them get all the equipment on the dock.
I think it's weird that we have a dedicated Durkina voice actor and you spoke her lines.
No, that's fine.
He's a co-DM, not a
Co-DM, that's
voice actor, okay?
Okay, all right.
He's not getting voice actor rates.
Good.
He's getting co-DM rates,
He's
which
getting,
is like,
I hope he's getting Dirk rates.
Ooh, that much.
Why are so many people trying to leave the island?
Oh, this is the day of the birthday for Flo's majority. All the staff is going to be taken to the mainland and treated to a large picnic party, and they will stay there overnight. And then tomorrow, they will be brought back to the island for your show. And that means that the family can have a personal birthday party, and you've been invited to be part of the personal birthday party. You can meet Flo, and she can meet you. And we're so excited. So if we could just get off the boat so that we could get the rest of the staff onto the boat so they can go off. They're very excited to go.
Starting to sound a little bit more like doing 2 shows in 2 days.
also he said mainland, but he meant Oxheld Island. Because
Oh.
that's where the casinos are, let's face it.
Oh, okay.
Well, of course. I am sorry.
Wait, so we're invited to go off of the island even though we just got here?
No.
You're staying with the family.
There's an
so that
island in
you
the
can come
island?
to the big banquet.
Oh, okay. So the picnic isn't for us.
No. You're going to be with the family and have the big banquet.
So much more
and
fun.
the birthday cake. But it is so much fun.
I was excited for
Can I
Grundledor.
hide in the birthday cake?
You'll have to talk
in
to
my
the caterer.
birthday suit.
You'll have to talk to the caterer.
Well,
I
should we
have
get
no
a hold of the
control of that.
caterer before they get on the boat and leave? Or?
No, the caterer. We hired a special caterer for this because we didn't want any of our staff to have to deal with that.
Okay. All right, I say, let's tear the Band-Aid off. Let's just get up there and start meeting people.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Okay, you can continue.
You're not going to finish the song?
I don't know the rest. Because no one ever celebrated my birthday growing up.
Do you know when it is?
Or if they did, you forgot.
No. No one paid attention to birthdays back in Grundle's Grotto.
I'm sorry, buddy. Do you want us to pretend that this is your birthday, and when we sing to Flo, I'll secretly say Grungo?
Yeah.
I'm going to take all her presents.
That's smart.
Because I deserve this.
If it's your birthday, too, you're legally entitled to half of the presents.
It's my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Grungo! Tomorrow.
I'm not telling you until tomorrow because I'm a real friend.
I meant to say it tomorrow. Why'd I get excited?
Is it my birthday?
It's your birthday too tomorrow.
No, I know when my birthday is. I just
It's
don't
tomorrow.
know what day it is in the world.
We're like brothers.
As all brothers share birthdays.
What's the math on years? If you were born the same year, who's older?
Well, you don't have to be born the same year to be brothers.
I
It's
definitely
the same
came
day.
out first.
I'd
Because
say-
I didn't wait for a natural birth.
I mean, like orc years and
I clawed my way out.
You were like the alien from Alien.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Before you get too excited about all the getting your half of the presents, currently the list of presents is like a fistful of like day-old scrambled eggs. So
I'd be happy to get half of those out of Grundledor's pocket.
Is it sunny out?
the sun's going down right now.
Oh, I wanted to cure them in the sun first.
Well, maybe if we leave this cave, we can get somewhere.
I'm sure it's warm in your pants.
I'll have to put them in my inner pocket.
So there's a really steep staircase that's pretty grand and wide. They're like horde of people could probably climb up if they needed to at a time because
Makes it easier for invading armies.
but it's also well defended by unarmed battlements.
Okay.
Unarmed?
Yeah, man, we're not at war
It's
anymore.
hypothetically well defended. It's well defensible.
You guys climb the stairs. I mean, whatever. Dirk and Dirkina carry the equipment up the stairs.
We'll go up also.
And the stairs lead to like a very large courtyard-esque. I mean, it's like a field, like a mall. Do people call things malls? That
Oh,
are
yeah.
fields.
Grundledor has them all.
Yeah, it's different. Parade ground
Sure.
or
Grassy knoll?
I mean, mall is an appropriate term.
Is it up to the top? Is that how far these stairs go? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Did we find out what this island's called
No,
yet?
the stairs do not go to the top.
And there's a dwarf standing there who says,
Stairs never go to the top.
"Welcome to Prindeys-Dooinnallys." It's hyphenated because I'm a dwarf.
A what? How's it? What is it again?
Prindeys-Dooinnallys.
What's it doing, Ollie?
That's like the opposite of a nollie.
It's what you do on a skateboard. You do an ollie.
Oh.
I don't know if that's how it's spelled. I didn't spell it that way. Are they apostrophe S's? Like
Nope.
Is that the name of the island or the estate?
All of it. Wait, what's in a state?
like a residence and
It's the name
surrounding
of everything.
the island?
The castle, the island, the estate, the
Didn't you just ask me what an estate was?
The people.
everything.
This is going to get confusing
Okay.
because we're just going to refer to everything as Prindeys-Dooinnallys. Can I get a Prindeys-Dooinnallys, please?
Oh, Prendy's Porter?
No, a Prindeys-Dooinnallys.
Doing all he's do.
I would like a Prendy's. I'd like a Prendy's doing, but hold the ollie.
Beside the dwarf is a young half elf.
Now, what is young for a half elf?
About almost
21, like 20.
She's
0.99.
20-ish.
9.
Your best guess is 20.
Can I do a best guess at 21?
Yeah, you're worse at guessing, so that's fine.
You hand her a beer.
Oh, yeah. I don't care.
She slaps it out of your hand.
Look, there's no age limit on drinking in Greater Ogsheld.
Are we still in Greater Oxheld?
Oh yeah, this is one of the
I
fringe.
thought we were in Dooinnallys.
Yeah, Prindeys-Dooinnallys is one of the fringe islands of Greater Oxheld. And he says, "Hi, I am."
Bernie, I'm Bernie. This is my island. My family has owned this island for decades upon centuries upon millennia. And we used to be the spear point back when humans and dwarves were at war. But since we've settled that and we're now at peace, this has become my personal estate. I love this place. It was built out of this giant rock that was just sitting here in the middle of the ocean. Well, not the middle of the ocean, but I love this place.
Do you own all the people here?
You don't own people.
Why?
They're my staff. I pay them,
With lodging and food?
mostly.
Okay, you own them.
But they love being here because the food's so good. I gotta tell you, I love being here, and I'm so excited for you because my daughter here has just wanted to see you guys for so long.
Who owns your daughter?
No one owns me. I'm my own person, and I'm so happy to meet you. You must be Flo. You must be Flo. My name's Flo. You're Flo. I'm Flo. You're Flo. I'm Flo. Oh, I'm so excited to see you.
Actually, my name's Sammy, but it was a good guess. I'm the drummer.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, I'm sure.
But he does have a good flow.
Hi, Flo. Yes, I am Flo also. It's good to meet you.
I've just, my aunt has this spell called bandcamp.com. I've listened to Antler Mayhem, and I just love your music, and I'm so excited for you to play your concert tomorrow. Maybe tonight you can play me like one little tiny song.
It's like opening a present on Christmas Eve.
How do you feel about that, Gringo?
I would open all the presents on Christmas Eve. At least all the presents that didn't have my name on it.
Yeah.
You hear like a steam horn or whatever they're called as the boat leaves the dock. What's that called?
A fog
Whistle.
whistle. Steam whistle.
Whatever it's called. There's no fog, so maybe they don't use it. I think the guy just likes to pull on it, though. You know, it's like
I think it's reasonable for them to use a steam whistle. Like shifts over, time to go back to
time to go back to Oxheld.
Do they flicker the lights too? Like you're at the opera?
opera. I thought you were going to say like the bar.
Do they do that at bars? They just turn the lights off, I think.
No, they turn
don't
them
flicker
on.
It's after you leave when we're all still there.
Yeah. We could just play the show at like midnight.
Barney's like, all right, let's head back to the castle and you guys can meet the rest of the staff. Not staff. Family.
Slaves.
They are not slaves. They're well paid.
In food and lodging.
Well, and a great 401k.
Yeah, Dirk has a good 401k.
Which means
too.
they can stay working for food and lodging until the day they die.
Hear me out. They have some money because they're going to go gamble it all away. So
Oh, see, that's how you get them. Yeah. Get them addicted to gambling and then they can never leave.
no, they have to leave because the gambling's on a different island.
Only a small portion of people are addicted to gambling. I think we should just try to use narcotics on them. I know you're planning to do your own one. So,
So like, especially if you have like neighbors who are hoarders and you don't want their stuff all over,
That's what I'm saying.
you get them addicted to like gambling or crack and then they have to sell all their stuff.
Yeah.
Then they sell it to you for real cheap because they need money now and you sell it on eBay for more.
Buy more. Sell it to them cheap. Keep making money.
Smart. All right, where are we going? What's going on here? So they're leading us away?
Yeah, we're taking you inside. I want to introduce you to the rest of my family.
Yeah, let's go meet them.
All right, so you head across the parade ground toward this massive castle that's built into one of the higher peaks of the rock that's sticking out of the ocean. Every square inch of the entire castle is very ornately carved with ancient statues of mostly dwarves and,
Some rock gnomes, probably.
no.
Dang.
Like instead of a parapet, it's like down, dwarf, down, dwarf.
It's like a dwarf as a tower, but the crown he's wearing is the parapet on the top of the tower.
Oh. Is it made out of tiny dwarves?
But you know how like chess pieces are like a thing shoved
Plastic.
into the shape of like the
Molded.
thing you want it to look like?
yeah. You take a dwarf and you shove it into like a Play-Doh castle maker.
Yeah. And then it comes out looking like a castle still, but like dwarven shaped.
Like spaghetti when you squeeze it.
Yes.
This castle looks like a pile of spaghetti
I somehow do understand
wearing
what
a
you mean.
crown.
And no jokes about garden rock gnomes. They're not garden rock gnomes. They are majestic, dwarven, castle tower.
Wait, do you have a problem with rock gnomes? Because I will fight you.
No, many people come here and say, "Oh, those are like garden rock gnomes," and they are not.
All right. Got your back.
I
Sammy.
love rock gnomes.
Thanks, Flo.
You're welcome here, Sammy.
Thanks, guys. I just
I
didn't
know
what
most
we're talking
places
about.
you go, they don't like your kind.
Yeah, a lot of times I get kicked out. I don't know if it's from drinking too much or if it's from racism, but
Well,
It's not from drinking too
your
much.
drinking doesn't help give your people a good name.
well, what are you gonna do?
You might be helping to perpetuate a stereotype.
Well, speaking of, I feel like we're headed in to get more drinks. I know we said we were gonna meet the family, but
I just want to point out if there's a race that's known for drinking and it's either rock gnomes or dwarves, it's not rock gnomes.
Well, why do they only have 2 kinds of beer then?
It's a small
that was what
island.
they had on the boat. I mean, we're gonna get into the good bar in a second if we actually get in there.
All right.
Yeah, then I'll tell you the rest of the names of the beers.
Then we can get some ouzo and soda or whatever we want.
Franklin 75.
So you enter the castle. There's a drawbridge over a moat that goes from one end of the island to the other one.
What?
It's a secondary defense in case the outside's breached. The castle is also defended.
Is it a moat full of water? No, it's just a regular moat.
Yeah, it's full of water.
Where does the water come from? Are we on the top of like a super tall mountain?
Buckets, man.
You know all those people that they employ here?
So you cross this drawbridge and you enter the main entrance, this enormous door that you can't even fathom how large it is because it's ridiculously large. When you would think that like dwarves need smaller doors, think about it.
20 feet. Yeah. Emily wrote huge ass door.
No, wait. Was that you putting one in for writing it or him putting one in for saying it?
I didn't say it.
It's the same one, really.
So you enter this grand entryway of a hall that has a very large balcony looking over it.
There are 2 Muppets in the balcony.
And a handful of... No, the balcony runs the entire width.
On the left or the right?
The front. There are 5 notable entrances and 4 notable grand staircases surrounding this room that is very ornately decorated with extremely large, fancy, shiny chandeliers illuminating the room to a almost unbearable brightness that's also very comfortable and homely.
Warm.
No.
Homely.
Yeah.
You said 5 entrances?
5 entrances, 4 grand staircases.
And the door behind you. There's 5 beside the main entrance.
So 10 total exits?
Yes.
There's also an enormous banquet table.
How big is it and how many banquets are on it right now?
There's a bunch of food out that's prepared.
I'm going to eye that up.
But that table is massive. It probably seats like 30 people or something.
What kind of food is on this table? I'm thinking of doing a swap.
Are there any cold scrambled eggs on the table?
Because there's going
Warmish.
to be.
Warmish.
No, this is our buffet for the evening in honor of my daughter Flo. And the family, I'm sure, will be out soon. Why don't you pick up a plate and go ahead and get started?
Okay. Now, did you send the royal taste tester away on the boat or?
Number 1, he's not royal.
I just don't want to get poisoned.
The regular taste tester.
Yeah, I did, but I think we can trust this caterer.
All right, let's trust
He's
him.
got a pretty good reputation he's developed here in this last couple of months.
All right, let's trust him. What kind of spread were you looking at? They have any burritos?
Yeah.
Like the ones that are cut in half already for catering?
Not like mini burritos.
Oh, I get like 6.
Like with toothpicks in them that you hold up that
Yeah.
way?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, mostly bread.
They're separated. There's like a pile that says like bean, one that says beef, one that says chicken.
Yeah, I'll get 2 of each of those.
The
One that says
carnitas are really
chorizo.
good.
The what?
Carnitas.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
pork. That's pork if you don't know.
I didn't know, but I'll get some.
I pick a couple of the mini burritos up and I grab like a sheet of paper. And I eat all this stuff out from the burritos and I put a little bit of egg in each one. And I write on the sign egg and I put it next to all the other burrito types.
It's about giving back, Grungo, I say.
I don't use all the egg though. I still have about half of it.
There's only, wait, how many mini burritos did you put half a handful of egg? How,
Oh, they're mini burritos. They're like,
They have toothpicks. They're
We think that they're
like
pizza
smaller
roll
than
sized.
these. Yeah.
no, those are baby burritos. Mini burritos are like 2/3 of a Hot Pocket sized.
Jeez, you can only make one then.
What other food is around me then? I grab what other like random food is close to me and I divide it up with the egg so I can make a few of these burritos and put them by the egg sign.
Gruddledor finds some Jordan almonds that he puts in the burrito.
Egg and almonds, that ain't bad.
Jordan almonds, though.
I don't know what Jordan almond.
This is those like candy ones, so you just suck the candy off and then shoot the almond out.
Oh, okay.
Did you know some people eat those almonds?
Yeah, I eat them.
It's like a watermelon seed.
Wait, you can eat almonds?
All of them, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
we're not allergic to them.
I thought you just juiced them for the milk.
No, you have to milk them for the milk.
Yeah, you get the udders.
Yeah,
the
you
little
juice them for the
teeny-
juice.
I don't distinguish a difference between juicing and milking. People say they're milking the cow,
That's just
but
juicing.
they're just juicing it. They're just trying to make it sound
You just
not as
put
Like
gross
tough?
as it is.
like juicing. Like
I
they-
think juicing destroys the thing you're juicing.
What do you think happens to those poor udders?
It takes a long time to destroy them.
Well, if you do it with your hands, it's okay.
You get one juicing out of an orange. You get more than one milking out of a cow.
How many udders? If there's 5 udders, you get 5 milkings.
Oranges don't heal.
If your cow has 5 udders, you gotta go see somebody.
I'm sorry, teats.
Also, if you only got 5 milkings out of a cow, I think you did a bad job on raising that cow.
Well, what if it was really old and you only did it one time out of each udder and then it died?
Yeah, I think like letting your cow dry up is like raising the cow wrong. If your intent for the cow is to get more milk out.
What
of
if you
it.
just came across it?
But if you want it to suffer from a swollen udder for its whole life, you make sure it's regularly
It's
milked.
not its whole life, though, right? Doesn't it eventually go like,
Well, if
oh,
it's
the
dying-
baby doesn't need any more milk, so it stops
No, but if you
making
continue to milk it, then it continues to produce milk.
it? Right.
That's why they take the babies away when they're young,
Oh,
so that the babies don't have a mother,
and
then
they turn
just
them into
continue to-
veal.
I know. And they put them with the little chains around their necks, and then they make them sit on their knees, and it hurts, and it's awful.
Speaking of veal, did you try the veal at the end of the table?
Oh, yeah, I'll
it's
get some.
delicious.
The veal
I
burritos.
love veal. Veal tastes best if there's sorrow behind it.
All right. Also in the room, you see 4 notable characters immediately. There are 2 women, one with like a full head of gray hair and one with a full head of black hair. You see this guy standing next to the older lady with the gray hair that approaches you. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about the last guy you see who walks over and talks to Flo.
Me?
No, the other Flo. He is dressed in like what you would traditionally consider to be like dwarven garb, but he is a 5'11" person with like
He's a tall man. He has ruddy skin and sharp cheekbones.
Human?
Human,
is a
definitely
human,
Really big pores.
Yeah, what are his pore sizes?
just the regular type.
Okay.
He appears to be what the players would identify as an American Indian from our world.
Okay.
So this other person I was talking heads over toward you guys before Bernie even gets a chance to start introducing himself. Goes to shake your hands, and he's like, "Welcome to Prindeys-Dooinnallys. My name is Bo, and I'm here to have fun."
How big is the fourth one's pores?
Which one's the 4th one?
I don't know.
Yeah, are we talking? So we're talking to Bo. Bo is the human.
Bo is a human.
With what would you say? With
They're all 4 humans.
this is gonna be so hard.
Turns out.
Is Bo the one that used to be standing next to the gray-haired woman?
human.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he introduces himself to us.
Yes.
We could say he's gray haired also.
My name's Bo, and this is my wife, June.
Oh, hey, great to meet you.
Good evening, sirs, ma'am. It's good to see you, I think.
Can she see us?
Are you blind, ma'am?
No, I am not blind.
Could you hold still for a minute? I'm gonna try to milk your pores. See if I can get some spread to put next to the butter on the table.
That does seem a little rude almost.
Goes well with the eggs.
Bernie's going to step up and say, "We are very careful with June. June is not as well as she once was. And I would appreciate it if you would back off just a little bit."
But he also says, "This is Plum. She's a little more shy, maybe. She and June are sisters.
Aha.
And this is my, what's a word that means someone that is like an adventuring buddy, but he's like an understudy, but he's like also now not an understudy because now he's like super powerful and like you guys are bros and you hang out."
Catamite. Wait, no.
I don't know that
That's
word.
almost a swear word.
Oh no. Are you saying words to make me put things in the swear jar?
I also don't know that word. Should I put a thing in?
No, it all depends on context, I suppose.
Find out when my mom listens to the episode.
We would say, "This was my protege. He's now my associate.
Okay.
And his name is Anna."
Oh.
The Native American steps up and says, "Yes, in your language, I am Anna of Clan Cronism."
How did you spell any of those words?
Anna, A-N-A,
Okay.
of Clan Cronism. Chronism.
Oh, yeah. That's how I spelled it, but I just wanted to double check.
June is spelled June,
Okay.
Got it.
and plum is spelled Plum.
Got it. Is Bo B-O or B-E-A-U?
Beau.
I got that one wrong.
Boom.
With an X on the end?
That's the gotcha question on the.
So if you combine the name Plum followed by Bo, make it one word, does the B become silent? Does it become Plumbo instead of Plumbo?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Or does it become Palumbo, the famous lawyer? Was he a lawyer or a detective?
He's a detective. The purple detective, Palumbo.
Everyone roll me a perception check.
Can I just add 10 to my roll?
No.
7.
21.
A 4
Oh my.
for the listeners. I added 3 to that.
So as everyone carries on, Grundledor, you notice standing in the shadows up on the balcony, holding a little plate with like some ranch and some like carrots. There's an elf up there, kind of stalking from afar.
Hey, I yelled at him. Hey, elf. Is that ranch I smell?
Yes, of course it's ranch. What else would you dip in?
I hope you're not eating wings with that ranch.
Why would an elf eat wings? These are carrots, you carrot head.
Okay.
Wait. Are carrots good or bad in your mind?
Most elves are vegetarians. Are you a vegetarian?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Look, ask
yes,
her.
of course. I'm a wood elf. I only eat things that are wooden.
I only eat wood.
My father was a beaver. I mean termite. I know beavers don't eat wood.
They don't.
Why do we have a half-orc in the castle?
Because I'm here to kill you.
On your very best day, you would last 5 minutes. Isn't it enough that we have Bo?
Is Bo half orc?
No. Bo like
He's just a human, right?
Yeah, he like laughs at all. He's like, I don't know what he's talking about.
I call up to this person in Elvish and I say, "Hello, who are you? My name is Philosophine."
And he replies in Elvish, "My name is Branch. My brother married into this menagerie, and I'm here to watch out for my niece, Florimir."
Flo is like listening intently. She's like, oh, I know some Elvish.
Grunko, I think they're talking about you.
Oh.
How do we get up to where you are?
There are 4
There are
stairs.
4 staircases.
Yeah, which one gets there? There are 10 options of leaving this room.
Yeah, but the balcony goes to all the staircases.
Staircases all come to the balcony.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No.
It's just ridiculous. It's not to make us confused.
It's not ridiculous. It's grand.
huge.
Wait,
It's
which
grand.
of these staircases is a mimic?
I'm going to play it safe and just walk up the wall with my boots of spider climbing.
But if you walk up the wall, you'll be under the balcony.
Then I'll walk around the edge. It's like David Bowie in Labyrinth, minus the tights.
Well, after everyone's eaten,
Wait, doesn't Branch get a chance to punch him when he like tries to walk over the edge like David Bowie?
yeah, sure, you want to do that?
That's a 15.
Does that hit?
I don't think it does.
No, you missed.
He takes a swing at you, Grundledor.
But now it's self-defense. Hit him with your maul.
As my reaction, I pull half the remaining eggs out of my pocket and try to shove them in his mouth. I know you don't eat meat, but what about the unborn?
All right, roll your attack.
19.
You shove the eggs in his mouth. He spits them out angrily.
I walk away and come down the far left staircase.
Wait, what, from your perspective or from ours?
Yes.
I don't even know what direction I'm facing.
I don't think it matters which staircase, is my guess.
Why do we always get hung up on stairwells and staircases for way too long?
You didn't this time. You skipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed to know that the other 3 are all going to eat us. Always choose the rightmost staircase.
Does it feel like the tension is leaving from the situation?
Yeah, everyone else is cool. They're like, this is normal.
All right. I'd like to walk up beside Bo. I'm going to like rock forward and back on my feet, you know? And I'm like, well, that was pretty weird, huh?
He's like, oh, Branch is always trying to stir something up, accusing people of stuff. That's what he does.
Yeah, he sounds like a real piece of work. He sounds like he really hates you, though, huh?
Oh, he just, he's stubborn and confused.
I break wind loudly just to try to, break down the barriers and make everything feel casual. Just to know that he knows I'm relaxed around him. It's all good.
All right, sick. Well, this was a good party.
So, after everyone's had a little bit to eat, Bernie says, all right, it's time for the cake.
Wait, I was going to hide in the cake.
It's Too late.
I do a stealth toss.
Out of the door to the right of the... Like when you walked in the front door, there's a door to the right and a door to the left and 3 doors in the front. So out of the door to the right, which is a big double swinging door with those portholes in them.
Kitchen-like.
Well, that's a safe assumption.
Like a submarine
I mean, it's on
kitchen.
the right, so isn't it a starboard hole at this point?
A cart crashes out of the doors and this enormous cake with a small miniature floor mirror is on top of it. And it has a bunch of 21s all over it. And it seems to be pushed by nobody.
What?
I cast Unseen Servant.
Oh no.
Unseen Servant. You're my favorite spell to cast when I'm alone. Unseen Servant. Now I need your hand to fetch those keys.
I casually light the lantern of revealing.
Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I try to slyly hand the rest of my eggs to my unseen servant and command him to go push the other unseen servant that I assume is pushing the cart out of the way and continue pushing the cake.
All right. Halfway.
And while sprinkling eggs on the top of the icing.
That's going to make it taste better, I think.
Yeah, probably. So,
Dwarves love sulfur.
there's only one dwarf here.
It's going to love this cake.
Your unseen servant is halfway to the cake, and from behind the cart jumps a short fox person wearing a green cloak.
Oh no. Shatter. I'm joking.
And he's like, ta-da! Who is this fox person wearing a green cloak? Why is Grundledor so anxious to cast Shatter? What significance does he hold to the tale of our party? And has our gang made their way to Prindeys-Dooinnallys only to meet their doom? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quests. Once a week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If yins wanna hear more, buy some merch in the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
Hey there, Groobies. Brayton here. Thanks for listening to another week's adventure at Bardic Mystery Tour. As always, check out our website for more information and follow us on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or I don't know where else you can follow us, but do it there too, I guess, and give us those good ratings. Here's an explanation of what the Dark Sky Association does. That's the organization that all the money we raise from ourselves from swearing in our podcast goes to. Let me know, tweet at us or whatever. Let me know if it's worth it to set up some sort of pledge system somewhere so that you guys can pledge along, maybe 5 cents a swear word or whatever. And we'll add that to our donation when we're done with the whole arc. Just thought that might be fun.
The International Dark Sky Association is the recognized authority on light pollution and is the leading organization combating light pollution worldwide. Their mission is to preserve and protect the nighttime environment and our heritage of dark skies. They advocate for the protection of the night sky, educate the public and policymakers, promote environmentally responsible outdoor lighting, and empower the public with tools and resources to bring back the night. Learn more at darksky.org.
My parents are part of a Native American drum called the Muddy Creek Singers. They host a powwow for Veterans Day in Clearfield, Pennsylvania every year. This year will be November 9th and November 10th. But if you have any interest in Native American culture or learning about it, then feel free to go to a powwow and learn for yourself. There's a lot of people who are very accepting and open and trying to get more people to learn about it. A good source to find a powwow near you would be powwows.com. That's POWWOWS.com. Powwows.com also has a lot of articles about Native American music and tradition and cultures. So feel free to read those for more information as well. Here's a song off of Muddy Creek's album, Enduring Freedom. The song is called Star Lady.